Be blessed by the divine. Rajesh Deo, this is a video for you. You have asked me 3 questions, so therefore I will make 3 different videos for you. First question that you have asked is, how can we track progress in our meditation? When you mean meditation, I suppose feeling your own life force pulsations at various chakras in the body and meditating over the life force Kundalini Shakti. Anything else is really not the purest form of meditation. For instance, practicing Pranayama technique, or even mindfulness, just keeping quiet and not doing anything else, or focusing your mind on lamp, or focusing your mind on a dot or a om or an idol worship or chanting of a mantra. All of these are not purest form of Dhyana. Dhyana is focusing one's mind on one's own life force. How do you then measure the progress of your meditation? First and foremost, your mind will practice withdrawal, pratyahara, the ability to withdraw your mind from sensual pleasures and experiences. You will no more get swayed by your pressure, touch sensation, or your taste sensation in the tongue, or the smell sensation in your nose, or the light sensation in your eyes, or the sound sensation in your ears. This is the first and foremost progress that you will see, and this you will begin to see within the first few days of practicing proper Kundalini meditation, such as the one that is taught in our Sky Yoga centers. Number 2 is your mind will begin to recognize the presence of the life force. When it begins to recognize the presence of the life force, the frequency of the mind will calm down. So this will have a telling effect in the way you relate to yourself and to your external world. You will become a lot more calmer, peaceful human being to begin with. Number 3 is as you progress in your meditation, your mind will then be able to identify itself with consciousness. Therefore, conscience or conscientiousness will improve in you. You will become a lot more aware of your thoughts, words and deeds. As you become more aware, your discrimination power will increase. And this will be the third most important progress that you will see in your meditation. Fourth, as your discrimination powers increase in your mind, you will begin to choose good over bad. Things that will harm others, that will harm yourself physically or mentally, now or in the future, you will try to avoid. You will then choose actions such as the thoughts, words and deeds that are beneficial for you, that are harmonious for yourself first and for others. 5. As you start to choose good thoughts over bad thoughts or harmful thoughts, you will also be able to reduce the number of desires that you will have. Nothing wrong in having desires. It's almost impossible for you to live without desires. But then it is possible for you to live without greed. So greed is not necessary, but you need to know how to choose desires and fulfill them in a way that will not hurt you or others now or in the future, physically or mentally. That capacity will increase when you start to make progress in your meditation. Number 6, you will be able to neutralize and get rid of and also prevent anger from your system. A person who meditates regularly will never get angry because he would have trained his mind to remain at the peaceful alpha level of frequency. Anger is not that easy to get rid of, but then if you understand the root cause of anger, and that root cause is nothing but your own expectation in about 99% of the cases, you will then be able to drop those imaginary expectations in your mind and remain peaceful as a human being. Number 7, you will therefore not have worries. Without anger, you will not have worries. Without desires, you will not have anger. Without choosing negative thoughts and words and deeds, you will definitely not be able to have too much of greed in yourself. And therefore, all of this will aid each other, will help you to work towards the 8th most important success in your life, which is realizing yourself. The recent Nobel Prize winners won the Nobel Prize because the man found, one of the 3 people who found the Nobel Prize for Physics found that 95% of the universe is the almighty dark matter. And this is what our Guru has always told us, that even within an atom, within an energy particle, 99% is empty space. And that empty space is cleanup, that empty space is consciousness, that empty space is the almighty dark fluid, and that empty space is the divine force. So in our body we have cells. The cells are made up of molecules. Molecules are made up of atoms. Atoms are made up of energy particles. If 99% of an energy particle is divine, then who are we? We are the divine force. What about the remaining 1%? The 1% also came out of the dark matter. Therefore, it came out of divinity, and that is divine by itself. So we are 100% pure divine. Why are we then not able to realize it? Because we have greed, anger, miserliness, immoral sexual passion, vengeance and vanity. These are the 6 contaminations in our genetic center, driven by 3 most important things of ego, illusion, and sin imprints inherited from our past. When we cleanse these 3 things, we become one with the Almighty Force. We begin to recognize that we are nothing but a fraction of the totality. When we realize we are a fraction of the totality, we reach this self-realized state, or the nirvana state, or the perfection state. And this will be the greatest success that you will be able to measure yourself against as you start practicing meditation. Thank you, Rajesh, for asking this question, and I look forward to answering the other 2 questions in the next videos. Be blessed by the Divine.